You ever feel like the English language has some kind of secret code? Like some words are just designed to be complicated? Well, it turns out there is a code, and today we're going to learn how to crack it. This is going to give you a kind of superpower for understanding thousands of words you've never even seen before. All right, let's get into it. So let's start unlocking the code of words. And to get our minds warmed up and in code-breaking mode, we're going to start with a little puzzle. So take a second and think about that. A king, a plant, and an idea. I mean, they seem totally unrelated, don't they? What on earth could possibly connect them?
Well, the answer, and it's a bit of a weird one, is that they can all be killed. Now, not literally, of course, but inside the structure of a word. And this little clue, well, that reveals a secret we're here to talk about today.
And that secret, it's something called a root word. Think of these as the fundamental building blocks, kind of like the DNA of our language. Once you learn how to spot them, you can decode the meaning of countless complex words.
So let's start with that morbid but honestly super fascinating connection we just found. We're going to dive into our very first root, the suffix of killing, side.
It's kind of amazing, but everything we're about to explore in this section stems from this one little piece of a word. It's like the center of this giant web of meaning, connecting all sorts of things through a single, powerful idea.
Okay, so the root itself is side. It comes from this old Latin verb caedere, which means to kill or to cut down. So here's the bottom line. Anytime you spot side at the end of a word, you know it has something to do with killing.
And what's so cool is how it combines with other roots in a way that just makes sense. For instance, pater is Latin for father, so you get patricide, the killing of a father. Mater is mother, from matricide. Frater is brother, which gives us fratricide. And soror is sister, for sororicide. You see, the pattern is already starting to jump out at you.
And this is where the code becomes really powerful. Because once you know pater means father, you don't just understand patricide. All of a sudden you unlock the logic in words like paternal, which means fatherly, or patriarchy, a system where the father is the head of the family. One single root unlocks a whole family of words.
But this code isn't just for family drama, not at all. It reaches across the entire world, from the animal kingdom to the world of abstract ideas. So let's do a quick lightning round, just to see how versatile this one little root really is.
We've got canicide for dogs, cervicide for deer, avicide for birds, even vulpicide for foxes. It's the exact same pattern, right? You're just swapping in new roots for different animals.
And this is what I think is so brilliant, because it shows how language evolves. The idea of killing can be literal, but it also stretches to become metaphorical. Regicide is the killing of a king. Ecocide is the destruction or killing of the environment. Liberticide is the killing of liberty. And my personal favorite, verbicide, is when you deliberately distort or kill a word's true meaning.
Okay, one last powerful example here. The word deicide means the killing of a god. That root, de, means God. And as soon as you know that, a little light bulb goes off, right? You instantly see the connection to words like deity, meaning a god or goddess, and even theology, the study of God. The code is consistent, it just works.
All right, enough about killing. Let's shift gears completely and decode the language of marriage. We're going to apply the exact same code-breaking skills to the root gamey to prove this method is totally universal.
Now this next map might look a little complicated at first, but I promise you, by the end of this section, it's all going to make perfect sense. We are about to crack the code on the language of marriage. Our new key is the root gamy. This one comes from the Greek word gamos, and it simply means marriage. So any word you see ending in gamy is about marriage. It's really as simple as that. Let's see it in action. The root endo means within. So endogamy is marriage within a certain group. Then there's exo, like in exoskeleton, meaning outside. So you guessed it, exogamy is marriage outside of the group. Two opposite words totally decoded with some simple logic. And of course, they're the ones you probably already know. Mono means one, so monogamy is marriage to one person. Bi means two, which gives us bigamy. And poly means many, for polygamy. It's just like math, really. You just add the pieces together. Let's do one last super quick example to really lock this skill in. We'll look at some words that put you to sleep by decoding the roots that mean, well, sleep. So as we look at our final mind map here, you'll see that this set of codes is all centered around the concept of sleep, rest, and inactivity. It's a quieter little corner of the language, but it's just as structured. For this concept, we actually have a few related Latin roots: dorm, som, and sop, and they all pretty much revolve around the idea of sleep.
And once you know that, words you've heard your whole life suddenly just click into place. A volcano is dormant because it's asleep. A dormitory is a building where you sleep, and a soporific movie is one that makes you sleepy. The code was there the whole time, just waiting to be seen.
So what have we really done here? We've unlocked your new vocabulary superpower. Because we haven't just learned a few new words, we've learned a whole new way to see language itself. And it all boils down to this simple three-step method. First, you spot the root, that core piece of the word, like side or gammy. Second, you figure out its meaning, to kill or marriage. And third, you just use that key to decode the word. This is your superpower. This is the key that unlocks the entire English language. I promise, from now on, you're going to start seeing these roots everywhere. So the real question is, what other secret codes are out there, hiding in plain sight in the words you use every single day, just waiting for you to crack them?